Let it be bunking classes and getting punished with your gang, or hosting parties every single day, waking up in an unknown place with a hot chick. Or peer pressure from your gang to lose your virginity. College days can be the most memorable days of our entire life.
2 weeks of sun, sea, sex, booze, sex, minge, fanny and tits.
With that said, today we are bringing you top 5 movies that recalls all your memories during your college days. Before we move on to the main video, our YouTube analytics says that most of our friends haven't subscribed to our channel. Please do subscribe to our channel to support our work and to never miss a good movie in future. Number 5. Take Me Home Tonight. This was released in 2011, which is a comedy romance movie. Plot is about a guy named Matt who runs into his high school crush named Tori in a video store and pretends to be a traitor to impress her. Then she invites Matt to a party, whereas he finds drugs in the compartment. After a wild turn full of events, Matt comes clean to Tori that he isn't a traitor. After that, Matt and his friend Barry leave and ends up in a car accident and runs into Matt's strict police officer dad, whereas he becomes so disappointed and advises Matt to do something with his life. Finally, Matt makes it up to Tori, and the three of them call it a night and goes out for breakfast. This is one of the perfect romance comedy with a fun script and solid acting. Number 4. Neighbors. This movie was released in 2014. So when moving to the synopsis, it's about a couple named Mac and Kelly, who are known as the Radners, are living their late 20s dream. They are married, they own a beautiful house in a safe neighborhood, and they have an adorable baby girl. When the house next door is bought by a college fraternity led by President Teddy Sanders, the Radners put on their "we're still hip" faces and head out to meet their new neighbors in hopes of reminding them to keep it down late at night. Instead, the Radners are swept inside for their first all-night party in years. But neighborly feelings are put to the test when the Radners eventually call the police on the frat, sparking an escalating prank war between the new parents and the partying fraternity brothers. Neighbors is raucous, rowdy, and funny as hell, but it still manages to have heart once you strip away the foul-mouthed layers. Number 3. Accepted. This movie was released in 2006. So when moving to the synopsis, Bartleby Gaines decides to lie to his parents after knowing that he has not been accepted to college. He cuts and pastes a letter of acceptance from a made-up school with the help of his computer whiz friend Sherman. He takes dad's check for tuition when offered. When his friends and other college rejects and sees the scam works, the South Harmon Institute of Technology is born, and a redecorated psychiatric hospital serves as the campus. Without teachers or accredited courses, the students decide what they want to study. As the students spend their parents' money and convince themselves that they aren't losers after all, they're discovered by rival students at another college down the road in a particular fraternity who make it their special mission to take down Bartleby. Meanwhile, the beautiful Monica is supposed to be dating one of the frat boys, Hoyt, but she's charmed by Bartleby's sensitivity and apparent devotion. This movie is funny, accept me with or not, this movie gives a positive message. Number 2. 17 Again. This was released in 2009. So when moving to the plot, it's about a guy named Mike O'Donnell who's 40 and an impending divorce from the high school sweetheart he married when they found out she was pregnant. He longs for another try at greatness. A mysterious janitor grants his wish, magically returning him to his 17-year-old self, a teenager whose future seems bright with the promise of popularity, possibility, and a basketball scholarship. But, as Mike discovers, the past has a way of looming large, clouding the present and ruining the future. Is it too late to undo the damage? You will find out once after you watch this movie. The film is an intoxicating blend of comedy and fantasy that's really difficult to dislike. Number 1. The In-Betweeners. This movie was released in 2011, which follows a racy comedy between four uncool friends who go on their first vacation to Greece in search of high times and wild sex with no parents, no money, and little to no chance with the ladies. In the vein of every movie about awkward teenagers attempting to lose their virginity. This movie is based on a British television show. The movie defies expectations to be one of the funnier movies of the year. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you wanted more videos like this, drop us a like and subscribe to Movie Freaks. See you in another video. Cheers.